Hello students, as we are solving exercise 1.3, we have already solved question 1 to question number 4. Now we come to question number 5. Let's start and let's solve it. Question 5, find the product using suitable properties. In this exercise 1.3 introduction, you have learned that how to use certain multiplication property to make the multiplication easier. So here we will use sum A, 26 multiplied by in the bracket minus 48 plus in the bracket minus 48 multiplied by minus 36, that is equal to. Now if you have learned that the distributivity of multiplication over addition in the right hand side part looks like this. Here we can see that there are how many integers are there total. So total there are 3 integers. Here we can see that 4 there, but 26 minus 48 2 times and minus 38. This minus 48 comes 2 times. So there are only 3 integers, where here also in this pair there is minus 48 and in this pair minus 48. There is minus 48 is common, that will come out. That means here we will use distributive property. So here minus 48 will come out and in the bracket multiply by in the big bracket. So out of this 3 minus 48 already come out. So what left? That is 26, then plus sign, and then inside here out of this 2 minus 48 already we have taken out. So what left? That is minus 36, big bracket closed. That is equal to, now we will solve minus 48. First we will take out this bracket. 26 plus minus 36, that is addition of one positive and negative integer, that is their absolute value difference. That is 36 minus 26, which is 10, and sign of the greater absolute value, here it is minus 30, so minus sign, that is minus 10, and that is equal to minus 48 minus 10, that is minus minus plus 48 multiplied by 10, which is 480. Next sum number B, 8 multiplied by 53 multiplied by minus 125. So that is equal to, now here we will use commutative property, that is 8 multiplied by, now we will interchange the order of these two values. So first we will write minus 125 and then 53, that is equal to, why we have done, because 8 multiplied by minus 125 we can do easily, it is 1000, and here plus minus minus, so answer is minus 1000 multiplied by 53. Now here minus plus minus, and 53 ones are 53, and then after 3 0, so answer is minus 53,000. Next, okay, here also we have to write the property. So for an example, here which property we have used, that we have to write. So here we will write distributive property. Here we have used commutative property. Now next sum number 3. C, 15 multiplied by minus 25 multiplied by minus 4 multiplied by minus 10, that is equal to, now here to make the multiplication easier, what we can see, when we multiply 25 multiplied by 4 we get 100, and 15 multiplied by 10 we get 150. Directly we can do. So we will interchange the order. That means here we will use commutative property. So here 15. Now first of all we will change this order, and here we will change this order. So directly now we can change here order. So that means 15 multiplied by this minus 10 we will take here, multiply by, now we will whatever left that we will write to make the multiplication easier. So here which property we have used? Commutative property. So that is equal to, now we can do this simplification easy. Make pair this one and this one. 15 multiplied by minus 10 plus minus minus, and 15 tens are, or 15 ones are, that is 15, and then 0, that is minus 150, multiply by here minus minus plus 25 fours are, it is 100. That is equal to, now minus plus minus 150 multiplied by 100, that is 15 ones are 15, and then 0, 1 2 3, to 3 0. So answer is minus 15,000. So this way we can make multiplication easier, and we can do by verbally we can solve this sum. Next, sum D, minus 41 multiplied by 102. To make this multiplication easier, 102 we can write it as 100 plus 2, right? And now here we are having three integers, multiplication and then addition. So here we will use distributivity of multiplication over addition, that is minus 41 will multiply with 100 plus minus 41 will multiply with 2, and that is equal to, in the bracket, minus 41 multiply by 100. I will make the big bracket here, then plus sign, and then minus 41 big bracket minus 41 multiply by 2. Now we will open this bracket, minus 41 multiply by 100, minus plus minus, and 41 multiply by 1, it is 41, and then double 0. So minus 4100, and then we will open this bracket, minus plus minus, and 41 twos are, it is 82. That is equal to, here minus and their addition. So answer will come in minus, and their absolute value is addition. That is 4100 plus 82. It will be 4182. So answer is minus 4182. So here which property we have used? So here we have used distributive property. Now next, sum E. 625 multiplied by minus 35 plus minus 625 multiplied by 65. Now here there are total 4 integers, plus 625 minus 35 minus 625 65. Now here minus 625 and plus 65 having same absolute values, only the sign is changed. So what we can do? So we can here change the sign. How? So as we have learned that minus a multiplied by b is equal to, we can write it as a multiplied by minus b, because at the end we can get that same answer. So that property we will use. So here this minus we will take out. So we will give this minus to minus 625 multiplied by this 35, minus 35 will become plus 35. That same property we have, plus minus 625 multiplied by 65. So now these two integers are same. So now we can use distributive property. This minus 625 will be common and it will be taken out. Then multiplication sign, and then in the bracket, from this first two pair, minus 625 already come out. So what left inside it is 35, and from this second pair minus 625 already come out. So left it is 65. That is equal to minus 625 multiplied by, we will open this bracket, 35 plus 65, it is 100, minus plus minus, and 625 multiplied by 1, it is 625, and then double 0. So answer is minus 62,500. And here we have used which property? Distributive property. Next, sum f, 7 multiplied by 50 minus 2. So here we can use directly distributive property. 7 will multiply with 50, then minus, that is distributivity of multiplication over subtraction. So that is 7 will multiply with 50, then minus 7 will multiply with 2. So here we have used distributive property. Distributive property, that is equal to, now we will solve it. 7 5s are 35 and then 0, that is 50 multiplied by 7, 350, minus 7 multiplied by 2, that is 14. Now we will do this subtraction. Now here this 350 is greater than 14, so we can do directly subtraction. 350 minus 14, that we will get 300. 50 minus 14, that is 336. Or you can add one simplification math, one step, that is 350 plus and additive inverse of 14, that is minus 14, and then you have to do 350 minus 14, that you get 336. Next, sum g, that is equal to minus 17 multiplied by minus 29. So what can we do here? First of all, we will take out this minus sign first, and this minus minus plus, so that means minus minus plus we will write directly. So inside what will remain, that is 17 multiplied by 29. So now we can solve it. 17 multiplied by 29, this 17 we can write it as 10 plus 7 multiplied by 29, and that is equal to, now we will use commutative property, we will change this direction, that is 29 multiplied by 10 plus 7, order we have changed. Now we can use distributive property. But first of all, here we have used commutative property, that I will write here. Now we will use distributive property, that is equal to 29 will multiply with 10, then plus 29 will multiply with 7. So here we have used distributive property. That is equal to 29 multiplied by 10, that is 290, 29 ones are 2, 29 and then 0, plus 29 multiplied by 7, which is 203. That is equal to, now 290 plus 203, that is 493. This way we can solve using commutative and distributive property. We can solve this minus 17 multiplied by minus 29 easily. Last sum of question 5, h, minus 57 multiplied by minus 19 plus 57. That is equal to minus 57 multiplied by minus 19 plus this 57, we can write it as 57 multiplied by 1. Why? We know that 1 is multiplicative identity for integers. So here we have used multiplicative identity. Why I have done that thing? Because here we can see that there are three integers. This minus 57 and minus 19 are in multiplication plus 57. Now here we can use distributive property, as we can see that two addition there, here multiplication, and then here also here addition. So in that 57, 57, 1 minus 57 and 1 plus 57 is common, we can take out. So we have to change, only we have to change the sign. So therefore here 1 written. Now we are having total 3 integer. First of all, we will change the sign. Now as we know that this minus 57, this minus 19, that is minus minus plus, so that we can write it as 57 multiplied by 19 plus 57 multiplied by 1. Now we are having 57 multiplied by 19 plus 57 multiplied by 1. So now we can take out this 57 out using distributive property. So 57 taken out. So inside what will be left? Here 19, then plus here 1. So here we have used distributive property. So that is equal to 19 plus 1, 20, and 57 multiplied by 20. That means 57 multiplied by 2 we will do. That we will get 114 and then 10. So it is answer is 1140. That is 1140. Next question, question number 6. A certain freezing process requires that room temperature be lowered from 40 degrees centigrade at the rate of 5 degrees centigrade every hour. What will be the room temperature 10 hours after the process begins? There is one freezing process where the room temperature is 40 degrees centigrade and we have to lower it 5 degrees centigrade every hour. And we have to find that after 10 hours what will be the room temperature. So here we will write the information first, that current room temperature, it is 40 degrees centigrade. Now lowered temperature, lowered means we have to decrease the temperature to get it to freezing point. So for that, lowering temperature means decreasing. Now if increasing is positive, we take increasing the temperature as positive integer. So decreasing the temperature will be negative integer. So here we will write temperature to decrease every hour, that is equal to minus 5 degree centigrade. Now after 10 hours what will be the temperature? So that we will write after 10 hours temperature of room is equal to the current room temperature, that is 40 degrees centigrade, plus the temperature we are decreasing, that is minus 5 degrees centigrade. For how many hours? 10 hours. That is 10 multiplied by minus 5 centigrade. Here big bracket. This we will write as a integers. No need to write this degree and all the things. At last we will write. So in integers I will write, that is 40 plus in the big bracket 10 multiplied by minus 5. That is equal to. So now this bracket we will open first directly, that is 10 multiplied by minus 5 plus minus and 10 5s, it is 50. It is minus 50. Now 40 plus minus 50, one positive, one negative, and their addition, so their absolute values difference, that is 50 minus 40, that is 10, and sign of the greater absolute value, here it is minus 50, so minus 10. This answer will come in degree centigrade. So answer is minus 10 degree centigrade. So here we will write the room temperature after 10 hours will be minus 10 degree centigrade. So here this question 6 is over. Thank you.